On today's Fusion Friday, we check out the Transformers custom build that you asked for on Instagram. So a little while back, I had a poll on my Instagram to see what you guys wanted me to build as my next custom build. Now, two standout options for me were the Sea Pickle, which is literally just a green kayak, and custom Transformers head. So, obviously, I picked the second one. Now let's take a closer look. Taking a closer look at the head itself, we can see in the face the two eyes are made up by two of those ice boulders that we got with the Arctic line, and a lot of these orange pieces came from those Arctic vehicles, so you can thank LEGO for releasing those. And I just used some angle pieces to create kind of the shapes around the eyes, including kind of the cheek here, and then these are just some ratcheted points to kind of create the sides of the eyes, and I thought that this looked very nice and I'm pretty proud of this build. Now, I kind of went for a Optimus Prime kind of look with this mask here that kind of goes over where the Transformers' mouth would be. That is partly because, personally, I think the Transformers themselves look way cooler with their battle masks on. And the other part of that is I could not figure out for the life of me how to design a mouth for a Transformer that actually looked any kind of good. So this is a really cool way to kind of cover that up. Now on the sides, both of them are identical. You can see there is a little gap there, but that kind of shows you how the ice boulders look in there, and I was really happy with how that came out, partly because it gave the Transformer actual eyeballs, and it also gave them those transparent blue eyes that kind of look like the lit up blue eyes of a lot of Transformers, and I really liked how that came out. Now, the sides also have these really big kind of pylons. Those are also met up on the top, you can see, with these orange pieces here. And I'll lean it over so you can see that just a little better. That also gives you a view of the top. You can see an orange stripe going all the way up with kind of this intake right at the front of the orange stripe. I thought that looked really cool, so I did it. And those orange pieces meet up with these big orange pieces with these kind of little ramjet pieces at the tops. Again, most of this is to just look really cool, and in my opinion, I've succeeded. Let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Now, moving on to the back, you can see that we have some of these upside down cone pieces, again, to look cool, and a lot of little greebling and vent details and all kinds of little shapes in the back here to make it look cool. And if you haven't noticed, that's kind of the theme of this. Now, the stand is also custom, and that is done by having a little kind of hook in here and up inside the Transformer head itself. It is just sturdy enough to be able to take it off the stand and hold it, but if you drop it, this thing's gonna blow up in a million pieces. And you can see this kind of hole in here, and it actually has a little hole in the front of there for this to kind of go into, so that we can just kind of put this in there, move it forward, and then it just sits there. And if you wiggle it around, it's not going to come off, but it still serves as a stand. And this bottom piece is kind of warped from having so many pieces on top, so it kind of allows you to turn it. So that'll do it for the closer look. Let's go into the overview. Overall, I had a great time doing this. I hope you guys had a fun time checking it out, and I will be holding more polls to see what you guys want to be my next custom build on my Instagram at LuclearFusion, so be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to check out the link in the description below for some awesome deals on some awesome LEGO kits, and be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of this. Be sure to check out this video, which is a video YouTube recommends for you, and this is going to be a video that I just decided to put there for the fun of it. So I'll see you next time on LuclearFusion.